And welcome back to News Gulp, where I have taken the captain's chair. All worship me. Today, joining me is, once again, Patrick.
This feels wrong, but I'll go with it this time.
And returning is David.
They've imprisoned me in a basement since the last time I was here.
Today, our first story is, in Prince George, Canada, a woman and her husband began hearing strange noises coming from the top of the carport. Perched atop the carport above all the cars was... what?
I don't know, Mark. What was perched atop the car park?
David, you're supposed to guess. I'm guessing puma.
Was it perhaps a bald eagle symbolizing freedom?
2 pumas.
Actually, it was a full-grown moose that had perched atop the carport.
I thought you said this was Canada, not my backyard.
Was this moose under the misapprehension that he was in fact a bird?
See how he doesn't so much just fly as he just plummets onto the car.
Police were summoned. After several attempts, the moose finally did flee on his own, off the top of the carport and away off into the wilderness.
I bet they chased after it in cold pursuit.
You know, usually it's the car that runs into the moose. It's kind of, progressive that the moose is trying to get the car. So I guess it might be a revenge thing. That's pretty cool. Movie. We'll make that movie. Oh, wait. That movie's already been made, hasn't it?
From personal experience, when the moose hits your car, the car still takes the worst damage.
Moving on to our second story, a shocked traveler on Los Angeles highway captured video of a Tesla with the driver going 75 miles an hour and the driver asleep at the wheel.
Holy crap, Teslas could go 75 miles per hour?
Yes, but you can never tell because they're just so quiet.
I guess that's how he was able to get a snooze in. Apparently, his autopilot was guiding him around the road.
So that's the future of self-driving cars. Don't have to hit that snooze button so many times. You can just get up, get ready, get in your car, start going to work, and just take a nap the entire way there. I live 20 miles away, or 20 minutes away from my house. That's 20 minutes extra sleep for me.
Apparently, witnesses say that the man was snoozing, woke up a few times, looked around, and immediately went right back to sleep. All while going 75 miles an hour on the LA highway.
Well, if the car didn't crash with a man asleep going 75 miles an hour in LA, that car gets my endorsement.
That's actually pretty impressive that it's in LA because that place is pretty gridlocked most of the time.
But what happens if you oversleep? Where do you wake up?
Vegas.
In the land of dreams and unicorns.
Hey, little Nemo. You'll just go on your Tesla and then go to dreamland.
Somewhere over the rainbow, my car drives.
So if it goes into Vegas, is it going to crash into that autonomous robot like the one self-driving Tesla did that time? The machine's already trying to kill each other?
With Skynet at the wheel, you can just relax.
Witnesses tried to keep up with him for about 10 minutes, and then they lost sight of him. So, quote the witnesses, we eventually lost him, but he was asleep pretty much the whole time. We were near or around him in traffic for about 10 minutes before we lost him. He was going 75 miles an hour for the first 5 minutes before we hit LA. Stop and go traffic for the last 5 minutes, which felt a little safer.
I was gonna say, how shitty were you guys' cars that you couldn't keep up with a Tesla going 75 miles per hour? It's like, I have a Chrysler K car, it only goes up to 60 on a good day, downhill.
The 75 mile an hour car with a sleep driver escapes into the wild.
And legends say he's still driving to this day. A new world record has been set recently. Pat, would you like to guess what this world record is?
Number of different tell me what so references uttered in under a minute.
Incorrect. I'll give you a hint. It has to do with Old Spice. David, what is your guess?
Largest number of mice to be drowned in a vat of Old Spice.
How many Will Ferrells can Terry Crews chuck if Terry Crews could chuck Will Ferrells? And Bruce Campbell is there.
No, but Terry Crews was involved.
Of course he was.
Guinness set the world record for the longest commercial. Would you care to guess how long that would be, David?
If it's 30 minutes, then it can be its own show.
You're telling me that this commercial was longer than the movie Man of Steel?
Almost 7 times longer. 14-hour commercial was the world record set by Old Spice, beating Arby's world record of 13 and a half hours.
You can watch Empire 2 and like 3/4 time in that time. That's bad. But actually, it might be entertaining because Terry Crews is kind of funny. Really funny. Really very funny.
It was the war and peace of commercials. All the Old Spice coming together and to make war upon their lesser speed sticks.
Apparently, the ad aired on Brazilian channel Woohoo in December that featured more than 1,600 clips being cut together with quick cuts from previous portion finishes on the TV in the frame of the next clip. So just cut for 14 hours.
So what you're saying is that this was just basically a compilation of all the previous Old Spice ads, and not like Terry Crews just, manning it up, just and just 14 hours, just like flexing for 14 hours. We're like, this is how good this shit is.
No, actually, it seems like it was all new clips and stuff. But I would totally watch 14 hours of Terry Crews just going, Old Spice! Old Spice!
With the occasional Bruce Campbell showing in with wearing a bathrobe, of course, a special silk robe.
Smoking jacket.
And what?
Smoking jacket.
Yeah, smoking and being Bruce Campbell. I remember those ads.
So what you're really saying is that if we go down to Brazil, we can spend 14 hours watching a TV channel that has nothing but commercials.
That's exactly what we're saying. And you might get murdered because Brazil has the murder capital of the world.
So if I were to sit here and go Zelda for 15 hours, could we set a new world record?
Maybe if we did Zelda Mountain Dew for 15 hours.
So there you go. There's some news you can gulp down, digest. Hopefully, now you'll be all the better for it. Or not, in which case, sorry. Talk for now. Old Spice! Old Spice! Old Spice! Old Spice! Old Spice!
What a story, Mark.